So right now I am in front of our house, and when I say our house, I'm not saying my parents' house because we've been living with my parents for almost 2 years. I am talking about Drevin and I's house. We have officially gotten our first house together. We actually got this right before Thanksgiving. And after Thanksgiving, the Sunday after Thanksgiving, we left on our honeymoon. And so we've had this house for a few weeks now, but we haven't lived in it yet. um, while we were gone on our honeymoon, we had a few things done on the house, and that's why we held off the moving process because we had the entire inside of the house painted. The laundry room, kitchen, living room, hallway, bedrooms, the basement, and now you can see I have our first load since we've been back. We started it a little bit, but didn't want to go too crazy because didn't want it to be full of tubs and boxes while they were trying to work on the house while we were gone. I started working on the kitchen before we left, like lining the cabinets and washing the dishes and everything. But we are officially starting the moving process. So throughout the week, today's Tuesday, and I'm here right now because we have a washer being delivered. When we bought the house, all of the appliances were included, but the previous owners said that there was a problem with the washer. There was like a leak going on, and they tried fixing it, but they just ended up giving us a credit. And so we have a new washer being delivered. And anytime that I come over here, I try to bring a few tubs and a few boxes here and there, just so it's not too crazy. And then this weekend is going to be everything that's left. We're going to load up the box truck and bring everything over here because we're also hosting Christmas. So, yeah, while I am trying to unpack and get this house ready, I'm also going to be running around like crazy trying to get the house ready for Christmas because, of course, like I want our house to look nice for our first holiday that we're hosting, but also for our first Christmas in our house. Yeah, it's been crazy, but when is it not crazy for us? So it's just normal. But this is the first time that I'm seeing the house since we've gotten back, so I haven't seen the inside of it since it's gotten painted. We had it painted, but they also filled in all of the walls, not all of the walls, all of the holes from when the previous owners would hang stuff. They had a bunch of like TV brackets and wall mounts and stuff, and so we had those taken down. They filled in the holes and did a few other things, and so I'm excited to see how it all turned out. So that is the washer that's going. So this was yellow before, and with the lighting, I don't know if you can tell, but we had it painted like a softer tan, and the kitchen was blue before, and that's one thing that I wanted to change almost immediately on this house because it was like yellow and blue and green, and it was just way too much. And we had throughout the entire house painted like a softer tan, and our fireplace wall, I wanted an accent wall, so we had it painted an umber brown. And you can see we have like 2 areas where I'm planning on hanging the Christmas village. This was our couch that we had delivered before we left. We were able to do some Black Friday shopping, and we got that at Gardner White. And this entire hallway was painted the same color. These rooms, this is the first guest room, were like a gray and a blue, and so we just had it painted the same color as everything else. And there was like a hole, not like a actual hole, but the drywall was taken off there above the toilet. There was like a hole over there, so we, or a gap, so we had them fix that. And you walk into Drevin and I's room. The light must be out, so I have to fix that. But as you can see, it's the same color. Originally, I wanted the umber, like an umber accent wall in here, but I wasn't sure. We're not sure where we're gonna put our bed yet. And so I just had them paint the rest of it the same color. Same with this. This was like a bright blue. And as soon as I turned on the light, it just gave me a headache. And so I had that changed, and right now that's the mirror that we have, but we're gonna end up taking that down and put up a different mirror. Like the linen closet in our room. Had some, see, I dropped off some towels before we left. And let's see. We didn't have the closets painted, but this is our closet here. Nice walk-in closet. That was one thing that we didn't really need painted. It's something that we could do later on, but I wanted the rest of the house painted. Going down to the basement, this was like a gray bluish color, and there were a lot of holes from them hanging stuff. And they tried fixing it, like they put some spackle on it and sanded it, but our painter said that it wasn't done the right way, and so they ended up fixing that. So this is the first time I'm seeing our basement. Very cool. Now this room over here is technically our 4th bedroom. But this is actually going to be Drevin's game room, and this is the only room in the house that we ended up painting a different color. We had it painted this blue. Wow. This is his game room. So the first thing that I wanted to get done was to get everything in our kitchen washed. We had a ton of Tupperware, and it was unloading the dishwasher and immediately refilling it and starting it again, because I could have hand washed them myself, but that would have taken a lot of time. So I was just doing loads in the dishwasher. They weren't completely dry when they came out, and so I was just drying them off real quick and getting them put away. Here is my lovely husband building our entry table. He built our TV stand, my desk, and so I was really relying on him to put everything together for me. So when we had our washer delivered, it ended up having a huge dent in it, and so they took the old washer, and it gave me the opportunity to clean behind our washer and dryer. And I'm not gonna lie, I spent a lot of time scrubbing the floors back there. There was a lot of stuff back there, but I'm glad it kind of happened that way because it gave me the opportunity to get it all cleaned up before we got the new one in. Not gonna lie, this is one of my favorite purchases I've done so far. This steam mop I got on Black Friday at Target, and it's so easy. It's much better than having to haul around a bucket and then having to dump it out afterwards. After I'm done using it, I let it cool down, and then I can just take the mat off of it and I can throw it in the wash. One of the things that I'm not a fan of in our house right now is the lighting in our rooms. I want to get those updated eventually, and this room was going to be another guest room, but it's going to be a guest room slash my office, mostly my office, and then when we have guests over that need more than one room, then we can put an air mattress in this room. Now, if you're wondering where Drevin was when I was doing this, I did this on a night that he was working late, so when he came home, both of our trees were set up and ready for us to decorate. We put a Christmas tree on both sides of the fireplace. I had one from when I had my own place, and Drevin and I bought one for Christmas last year. One of the trees that we had is our adventure tree, so whenever Drevin and I go somewhere new, we try to find an ornament to put on that tree. And then for the second tree, we had Drevin put all of his childhood ornaments. So Drevin's family had this tradition every year for Christmas that they go to Bronner's and pick out an ornament for something that had to do with that year. And we were having Drevin's mom and her fiance over for Christmas, so I thought that would be a special touch having that out so she could see all of the ornaments. This was probably the most time consuming out of everything getting ready for Christmas was getting our Christmas village up. And it's funny because I have a tall husband, but he's afraid of heights. And so I was the one up on the ladder getting everything put up there. But the first thing that I wanted to do was to clean up there. I didn't think that there would be so much stuff up here. I thought that, of course, it would be dusty, but I was finding a lot of things I did not think that I would find up there. This Christmas village is only part of what my parents have. I remember growing up, my parents, they would put the Christmas village all around our living room. And when Drevin and I got our own house, I asked them if I could use part of the Christmas village up here on both sides of our living room to decorate for the holidays. And my parents haven't had this Christmas village out for probably at least like 15 years. So I think that was another thing that my family really liked was bringing all of this stuff out and having it out for the holidays. so many late nights getting ready to host for the holidays. I'm not gonna lie, this was probably at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and the last thing that I had to do to get ready was make the dough for our Christmas cookies. And then I also made sourdough discard rolls, and those turned out really good. And I saved the cookie dough for when our niece was here, so because she had to leave before Christmas, and so I wanted to roll the dough out and bake the cookies with her.